Okay, for this activity, we want to find the size of apartment complexes in a neighborhood. We're going to estimate the average building size using 3 different methods and compare the results. So each of the rectangles represents an apartment complex, and each tiny square represents 1 square unit. So that's 1 square unit, 4 square units, 16 square units. And method 1 is just using your best judgment. So here's what we're going to do. Yeah, give me 1 second. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to look at the page for 15 seconds. Do not count anything. Just look, okay? And we're going to try to figure out the average size of these apartments. So here's the page of apartments. You have this whole page in front of you, okay? Do not count anything. Just look at it for 15 seconds and estimate the average size of the apartments. Okay, so looking at them, it looked like the average was 4. But that's my guess. That's not your guess, okay? You put down your guess. All right, next. From the neighborhood, we're going to take what's called a convenience sample. It says from the neighborhood, choose the first 15 buildings. Why do you think that's called the convenience sample? What's convenient about that? It's not a big number. It's not very many. And it's really just the first 15, like the 15 that are closest to you. The easiest 15 to get to. So a convenient sample could be the closest or the easiest. Okay? So what we're going to do now is we're going to find the area of apartments 1 through 15. And you guys are going to turn the page and find the area of each one. So apartment 1 is 1, apartment 2 is 1, apartment 3 is 1, apartment 4 is 1, and apartment 5 is 1. Those are all 1s. Okay, then go find the area of 6 through 15. So you should be finding that on your page. All right, so I tried to do that real quick, but I want you to tell me if I got my answers right there because I was looking really quickly at them. Did you guys get the same numbers as me? After all those 1s, I had 5, 12, 1, 1, 1, 1. Are you good with those? And then 8, 16, 4, 9. You got the same? Okay. So we got those just by looking at the page and counting how many blocks were in them. Now, method 3 is a random sample. Before we do method 3, do you think that this convenience sample, was that a good selection of apartments to look at to find the average of the whole page? Let's look at that page one more time. Do you think that the ones we chose were good in trying to find the average of the entire page? Why yes or why no?
No,
because the first ones were what? The first ones are smaller than all the rest, so sometimes a convenience sample doesn't really give you the information you want about the whole population. So we're going to look at that convenience sample, but we're also going to do a simple random sample. Now later, you guys are going to have to do this yourself, the simple random sample, so make sure you understand this. Using Desmos, we're actually just going to use a Google. Randomly select 15 apartments to sample. So I'm going to switch over to that screen. So all I did was a random number generator. And actually, my screen, I can't see this very well. I wonder if I can switch this now. I don't think I can. Okay, so I Googled random number generator, and you need a min and a max. So how many apartment complexes are there on our paper? 100. So I'm changing my max to 100. And if they're watching the video, they can't see the number that's on the side here that's generated. But we're going to generate it, and we'll just read it out loud. So the first time I got 92. So on your paper, you're going to write 92. You can if you want, but I think this time it might be easier to watch, and then you can do it for the second activity. Okay? Hussein and David, can you guys sit up, please, and participate with us? I appreciate it. Okay, so 92 is the first one. I'm going to go back, and all I have to do is generate again. So I got 68 and 26. So I need 68 and 26. $39 and $31. $93 and $80. 93, 80. $31, 85. See if you can guess what number is going to come next. That's kind of fun. Okay. 31 and 96. Oh yeah, it did repeat, and we can't count it twice. So what was the last one? Was it 96?
31 repeated. This is 31.
Oh, is it? Okay, we're going to get rid of this one. But what was the other number? Was it 96?
96. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, so if a number repeats on your random number generator, you actually don't want to write it twice because you can't count that one twice. So we're going to get rid of one of those 31s. Oops, sorry. I'm going to generate some more. So 56, I'm going to replace the 31 with 56, and I'm going to add 35. So 56 is going to go here, and I'm going to have a 35, and I need 4 more numbers. 92, did we have that one yet? No. Oh, we did, yeah, so not 92. 35, we had that one. 39, we had that one. 11, so we're going to use 11. We didn't have 11 yet, right? And here we haven't, though. 11 and 75, we're going to use those. It's okay if there's some repeats between your convenience and your random. That's fine. All right, and we need a couple more. So, we do? Oh, wait, we did get rid of one of them. I'll show you. Oh, we already have a 93? Oh, I have a 93. Yeah, so we got rid of 2 of the 31s. I'll show you what I have here. 78, we can use 78, right?
Right.
And 43, 78 and 43. All right, 78. Okay, so what happened was that we had 31 3 times, so one of them I crossed out and the other one I didn't write down. So let's just go through our numbers and make sure we have the same numbers. 92, 68, 26, 39, 31, 93, 80, 56, 85, 96, 35, 11, 75, 78, and 43. And let's split up this work a little bit so that we can get it done more quickly. So Nicole's group, can you guys do the first 4 for us?
I got 256.
You have 256s? Okay, Wijdane's group, can you guys do the next 4 here? Okay, Jancy's group, you can do the next 4. David's group, you guys are going to do the last 3, okay? So you need to find the size of these apartments.
Yeah, I got a 50. I already got 50.
Oh, and put it in 85. You have
Okay, does everybody know their assignment?
96.
Do you know which ones you guys are doing? You guys are doing 85, 96, 35, and 11.
She
Okay?
has 78.
Starting at 85, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, but that's
Try the size, and then compare Jancy's so you guys.
Did I erase everything? But how does she have 2 numbers and
Okay, so you're missing, let's see, 92, 60,
I know it's hard when yours are, but when you set your head down or you see the class, you know, that's disrespectful. I don't think that's the way you are. Okay?
56.
So can you start by getting the stuff that I have on the board up there? Okay?
Oh, change that
And
31
then
to
see if
35.
you can help them out. So did you guys compare? You guys ready with your 4?
Yes.
Did you compare and see if you got the same thing? Jancy, did you get yours yet?
11.
Joanna, did you have the same numbers as Jancy? She has 8, 4, 18, 4.
8 what?
8, 4, 18, 4.
75. 78.
I have the same.
I have all the time.
85, Wait, do I have 78?
Oh, wait.
85, I have 96. Did you do random numbers on your own? Oh, for this one, we'll do it together with the next one.
Now you all have the first group. If you,
Okay,
so what are they doing with the area now? John?
so they're finding house number 92 and finding
Oh.
the area of it.
Thank you. So you have to go to your paper now. Look at number 92.
All right, I'll start back here. David, can you read me what you got for 75, 78, and 43?
844.
844. All right, Joanna, can you read what you got for yours?
8, 18, 4,
8, 18,
4,
4, and 1, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Alex, can you read what you got for 31 through 56?
We got 16, 16, 2, and 4.
16, 16, 2, and 4.
Yeah.
And Bryce, did you get your 4 yet?
No, we're just finishing.
You're finishing, okay.
Okay, we're ready.
Ready? Okay.
Now we want
Starting with 92, what'd you get?
5, 12, 12.
They were all 12? That's
to. You
funny.
can copy the numbers and then just give it off and copy it for now.
Okay, so guys, you need all of these numbers, so let's write them down, please. 5, 12, 12, 12.
Savannah, for away, please. So once, now that they're all there, copy them down. But make sure you line up the numbers at the top, because it will impact the number. Because some of them are out of order.
Hussein, did you write these down yet? We just got these numbers from your classmates. Okay. All right, so let's see what we're going to do with these numbers. Are you guys ready for me to turn?
David's got it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. What was your guess for the mean from method 1? My guess was 4, but that might not be your guess. Write down your own guess, okay? Remember, you guessed right here. You guessed the average size, and yours was probably not 4, so write down what your guess was. All right, calculate the mean from method 2. So how do we calculate the mean? What do we have to do? Add it, and then do what? Divide it by how many? I think we have 15 numbers, is that right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to add them up, and then we're going to divide by 15. And then we have to calculate the mean from method 3, the random sample. So same thing, we're going to add them up and divide by 15, and we're going to compare, because Dr. Simpson and I couldn't do this ahead of time. We didn't know what random numbers we were going to get, so we're counting on you guys to compare answers and see what you get there, okay?
We just made it now with you all.
Do we count the numbers on the bottom?
Oh, so yes, do not count the apartment numbers. That's just what we numbered them. We want to count these on the bottom,
Areas.
okay? You're counting the areas.
So we're comparing the areas. So just, yep. The rest of it, we already had it on the other side.
I got 61 for
You got 61 for your total? What'd you guys get? 63. So let's keep adding. See who gets 61 or 63. 5, 12, 1, 1, 1.
And then go back and do the other, what you did on the bottom. And that is the 5,
8, 16, 4, 9.
Those are bigger numbers.
Oh, you're right, 63.
Chancy, did you get 61 or 63 for the total?
It was 63.
63? Okay.
I got it wrong.
That's okay. But you were participating, which is important. So we get 63 out of 15. What do we get when we divide that?
Roughly
I didn't divide it.
4 something. What do you got? Before and a decimal, right?
4.2.
Okay, I heard 2 4.2s, right? Okay.
No.
All right, so now we need to do the same thing for method 3. Are you guys expecting to get a smaller or a larger number when we add these numbers?
Right, why Momo?
I got 110 for that one.
Okay, so we heard one answer for that one. Let's see if we can get another answer to confirm it, or to say let's check it. Let's add all of these numbers up. Okay, so let's keep trying, guys. We've heard 110 and 126. It's hard with a phone calculator. Sometimes they drop something that you didn't realize.
Yeah, it takes a long time to transmit the numbers.
David, what'd you get?
126 over here.
3.
3. You have 3 126s over here. Let's see if everyone agrees.
David, did you add them yet? We're adding the numbers in the last row here because we're trying to find the average.
Alright, I'm wrong again. It is 126.
Okay, so we heard 4 votes for 126, but you all need to know how to do it. So make sure that you're all getting that same total, okay?
Did you get 126?
Okay.
That's not 126. This should be up here. CCP should go on this one. That's okay.
All right, Bryce, what did you get when you divided 126 by 15? 8.4?
So that's actually double. Wow.
Right. Okay. So the next question says, do you think method 2 is a good representation of the size of all of the apartments? Do you think that this mean is an over or underestimate of the true average? So method 2 is when we got 4.2. Do you think that that was a good estimate? Okay, I heard 1 vote for no. Anybody else want to say yes or no? Do you think 4.2 is a good estimate for all of the apartments?
No.
I heard another no. Why, guys? Is it too big or too small?
Too small.
Yeah, too small because we counted all those single apartments. So I agree with you guys. So method 2, which gave us 4.2, is too small, which makes it is that called an over or an underestimate? Underestimate. Because it includes all the smallest apartments.
You can manipulate the data to take those out and look at other numbers.
Okay, and then in 5 it says the actual mean of all the apartments is 7.43 units squared. Which sampling method best estimated the population mean? So do you guys agree with Momo that the third one is the best estimate? The third one got us closest to 7.43? Did anybody guess closer to 7.43? Did anybody guess 7? Or 8? Okay.
I wrote 6.
You wrote 6, so you were a better guesser than I was, but still not as close as maybe this one here. So for us, method 3, which was the random sample, was the best estimate, most accurate. Okay. Why do you guys think the random sample was best? Any ideas why random sample was best than just choosing the first group?
Making sense?
All right, take a second and I want you to tell your group why you think the random sample was the best estimate. Why that was better than just choosing the first ones.
So why is the best because it's closest to 7?
Okay, Destiny, your group. What did people say in your group?
We said that because it was higher, but not that much, it was closest to the actual value.
Okay, so it was a higher number and that's why it was closest. Good. All right, Alex, what did your group have? Why did the random sample get us closer than the convenient sample?
I'm guessing, cause like, it takes like,
No, I think you were there.
it
Do you wanna-
lets, like, take account of like different ones, so it's not just like all ones or all like,
Okay, so it took into account different sizes. Very good. Savannah?
It gives a bigger and better, more random sample of the numbers that we
Gave a bigger, better, and more random sample. Good. Joanna, what did you and Jancy discuss? So it was the closest number, that's true. And David, what did you and Hussein discuss? Why was the random sample better than the convenience?
Because it was like more spread out.
More spread out. Okay, those are good words. So let's use some of the words I heard. It was a bigger spread. More spread out sample. And it gave us a closer number. Okay, good work, team.